Hi y'all, in this video I'm going to be teaching y'all how to set up a survival shelter with just everything that is in this bag. I took a survival class on how to set up a survival shelter, like if you get lost or if you're hiking in the woods or whatever, a few years ago, and I'm going to be telling y'all what I learned from it. And in a scenario like if you're lost in the woods, say you was hiking, or you could even be just turkey hunting or deer hunting or something, and got lost in the woods, or got hypothermia or something, or broke your leg and couldn't go no further. I'm going to be teaching y'all what to do in a situation like that. And yeah, I'm going to tell y'all what to do in a situation like that and how to get help. Stay tuned. Alright y'all, this is all the equipment or stuff that you need before you go out in the woods. You need your bag about like this with stuff like this in it in case you get lost, like I said earlier, in case you get lost or something bad happens, something goes wrong in the woods. So, first off, you need your poncho, rain poncho. You need some matches. This is real important because if it's cold or you got hypothermia, a fire, that'll save you. All that warmth from the fire, you really do need to start a fire whenever you're lost. So matches is real important. And this, just anything will work. I got like this little fuzz cotton stuff that you can light. Just anything you can light. Cotton balls like I got in here, anything like that will work that you can light and start a fire with. You need some rope or string, some flagging to flag down, someone to come rescue you in case you're lost or whatever, to signal to people that are looking for you. Cotton balls and some band-aids in case you're hurt. Here's some hooks and some fishing line. They can come in handy in several ways. If you need something to eat, you go fish, or even just like tie something, or anything. They work real good. And there's this will work real good. Let's say a hunting accident happened and you got shot, or something happened to your arm, you got real hurt. You can use this tied around your arm and cut the blood circulation off so there ain't no blood, so you don't bleed to death. Then there's this for some tape. You need tape, candle to signify to rescuers, search and rescue, that you're where you're at. Another poncho, never hurts to have extra ones. Flagging, more string. You need a compass too, right here, compass, if you're lost. That's real important too. And so I'll show y'all. This is all you need right here. Got it all laid out here. Also, y'all, another thing is how to signify search and rescue where you are is with the fire. So that's real important, even if it's warm outside, to start a fire. And even if it's like summertime, that makes it even better. But it can be good because you can get a green leaf, put it in your fire. The smoke turns to white smoke, and search and rescue can find you and see the smoke a lot better. So fire is real important. If you get something goes wrong in the woods, I'd say that's number one. You need to start a fire. But make sure if it's dry, make sure there ain't no leaves around the fire either, which I'll be telling y'all. I can explain that to you again here later in the video. But you don't want to cause a wildfire while you're lost either. But and I'll be telling y'all. I'll get to that later in the video, y'all. Got a little Smokey here telling you only you can prevent wildfires. So y'all, this is the spot I think I'm gonna do it. Tie the poncho in between them two trees right there, and it's close to the creek. You don't want it real close to the creek in case it started flooding or something like that, but you want to put it close to water so you can drink water. Now you do not want to drink water out of any creek. And I wouldn't drink water out of this creek. You need to have you like some kind of water filter thing, because do not drink that. That'll just make your health way worse if you drink water out of a creek that goes around farms or houses or anything that ain't super clean. So I would recommend getting some water filters if you're gonna go on any type of hiking trips or anything like that. Because yeah, if you drink out of that, it can make you super sick. You also want to be careful, y'all, about poison ivy. You do not want to get poison ivy on you. I've experienced that. It's not good. So y'all, just cleared out this little spot here. Got the leaves out of the way. Got them piled up there, use it as insulation. Now it's time to go get gather some sticks for a fire. And yeah. So y'all, firstly, I need to clear me out a spot to build the fire, because as you can see, if I just light the fire in the leaves, it's dry right now. It's just gonna burn straight up the hill and burn the woods down, so we don't want that. So I'm gonna clear me out a spot for a fire, clear the leaves out, and y'all clear me out a spot to start a fire. It'd be good to also get some rocks and put around it, and put some to keep the fire in there, but move the leaves out of the way for caution. I won't be able to start a fire and actually teach y'all how to start a fire because they got a burn ban here in eastern Kentucky on, because it's super dry. So I ain't gonna do that, but I will show you how to build one. But I ain't actually gonna start it. Now right here, just like a foot or two over, is this. It ain't perfectly even. It's eastern Kentucky, it's hilly. But, I mean, if you're in a bad situation in the woods, you ain't going to be focusing on how comfortable your bed is. But, yeah, I'm going to go. So, y'all, if I was going to start a fire, right here's what you'd want to do. Get some little sticks, and put some cotton balls in the middle, and clear out the leaves around it. And it'd be good to even put some rocks around it, too. Y'all apologize if I ain't getting good footage. I'm self-filming myself down here. I'm by myself. But anyways, so I got the poncho out here and some string, and I'm gonna tie it between that tree and that tree. I'm gonna tie it between that tree and that tree. And so yeah, I got this right here, and see if I can remember how to tie it on. So y'all, you want to put your poncho towards the west. Use your compass and figure out which way is west, and put it up pointing west, because usually most of the time storms come from the west and go east. So yeah, so set it up to the west and leave the east side open. Y'all, the wind is not wanting to cooperate, so it'll be a few minutes. Y'all, if it was raining, I would recommend putting the poncho on and laying down on the ground. Or if it's cold, whatever, if you don't want to get hypothermia. It's super hot right now and dry. So you can also use it like I'm using it and just lay down on it. But you can also just have it there and just lay down on the ground and put the poncho over you, and pile up some leaves for insulation, like if it was cold. Either way works. And yeah, I would show y'all how to start a fire, but like I said, there's a burn ban. You have to burn after. You can't burn until after 6. It has to be 100 foot from the wood line. So that's saying I can't burn right now. So yeah, I ain't gonna light that or nothing. But yeah. So yeah, I got the poncho here, and yeah, if I was in a survival situation, just put the poncho on you, cover up from the rain. Or if it's cold, like I said, put the leaves around you. Now, also, y'all, you want to get you some ribbon like this and tie it. So, let's see, I got the closest place that you think is most noticed, that people can see you, they're looking for you, I would tie that there, and it's like pointing toward or close to where your trail is. In this case, I'm probably gonna just tie it right up here, right at the top of this hill. I know there's people walking, because there's a trail up here. So I'm just gonna tie it right here on this tree right here. So y'all, tie the river right here, right up there. There'll be people walking, it's a trail. So right here, I'll tie this visible site, and straight down from there is right there is my setup. So y'all, another thing, like I mentioned earlier in the video, is getting a green leaf if it's summertime, putting it on your fire, and it will send up like gray to kind of white looking smoke up into the air, to where if there's anybody on helicopters looking for you, or just looking for any sign of human down here, that'll signify rescuers that you're down here. So I would recommend that. Also y'all, if you need water and you don't have a water filter, out like these creeks down in this area, eastern Kentucky, you know, they ain't clean, they ain't that clean. So you can either get a water filter, which is what I would recommend, is the easiest. But if you don't have a water filter, which I don't, I would recommend just filling up a bottle of water with water, starting your fire, and boiling it, and it'll boil all that bad stuff in the water out to where you can drink it and use it to cook and stuff. That's how you do that. I ain't gonna show you that, because yeah, I'm gonna start taking this stuff down, and hopefully y'all learned something from it. I know it's been a few years since I had that class, so I didn't do everything exactly the same as it, but I just want to kind of show y'all briefly how to, you know, if y'all this spring during turkey season end up getting lost, what you need to bring with you, and how to use it, and how to get help. So y'all, I'm gonna take this stuff down. So I hope I taught y'all something in the woods there. Y'all, I'm gonna read a verse here. I'm gonna start trying to do this at the end of every video. 1 John chapter 4, 4th verse. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. It's kind of like the giant that is in front of you is never bigger than the God that is inside you. I'm going to start doing that at the end of every video from now on. But y'all, remember, like, subscribe, and share for friends. Y'all.